So let's try to do some subtraction. So we want to subtract 7 by 9 minus, let's say, 2 by let's say 5. The denominators are unequal, so we cannot just subtract from 7 this 2 and write it something like 5 by 9 or 5. So we want to make the denominator the same. So how do we do that? We multiply 9 with 5, and when we multiply 9 with 5, we have to multiply the numerator also by 5 to keep the fraction the same value. Now on this side, we multiply this 5 with 9, 5 into 9, and then we multiply the numerator by the same number 9, 2 by 9. Now since we are multiplying this by the same number on the numerator as well as the denominator, the overall value of the fraction does not change. What this whole exercise leads us to: 9 into 5 is 45. We multiply 9 by 5 here, that's 45, and we multiply 5 by 9 here, that's also 45. So we get 45 in the denominator in both the fractions. And on the top we have 7 into 5, 35, minus 2 into 9, 18. Now we can subtract these two numbers, which is 35 minus 18 by 45. That we can write as, simplify that, 15 minus 8, 7, and 2 minus 1 is 1, 17 by 45. Let's try to do some other problems. We want to subtract from 3 by, let's say, 5 minus 1 by 2. So how do we do about it? We just go on 5 we multiplied by 2, and we multiply 2 by 5. So both of them become equal. Now since we have multiplied 5 by 2, keep the fraction same, we multiply the top one also by 2, the numerator, and then here also we multiplied this by 5, so we multiply this also by 5. It becomes 6 by 10, 3 into 2 6, 5 into 2 10, minus 1 into 5 is 5, 2 into 5 is 10. This becomes 1 divided by 10. Okay, in some cases it's not necessary to multiply each other. If there is a number which is smaller than their multiplication and still is able to divide those two. Let's take a look at this example. A number which is a multiple of 6 as well as 9. So one way is very simple. We can just do 6 by 9 that we have been doing earlier, and here we do 9 by 6. 6 by 9 or 9 by 6, they are both the same, 54. And we made the denominator the same, and the top one, now we cannot just multiply it only the denominator and keep the fraction same. We have to multiply the top one also by the same number to keep the same fraction. And here we multiplied by 6. 9 by 6, 2 by 6 is same as 2 by 9. 2 into 6 by 9 by 6. Now what we do? We have 54 in the denominator, and we have 5 into 9, 45, and 2 into 6 is 12. Now 45 minus 12, 5 minus 2 is 3, 4 minus 1 is 3, divided by 54. If we want, we can further simplify it by dividing by 3. If you know that both of them can be divided by 3, this can be 3 into 1 3, 3 into 1 3, 33 divided by 3 is 11, and 3 if you divide this one by 3, it will become 3 1 times 3. So basically we 54 divided by 3, 3 1 times 3, 2 4 3 8 times 24, so it is 11 by 80. Now I am going to do this same problem with another way. 5 by 6 minus 2 by 9. What is a number, smallest number that can be divided by 6 and as well as 9? So keep on thinking. 6 into 2 is 12, 6 into 3 is 18, 6 into 1 is 6, 6 into 2 is 12, 6 into 3 is 18. Can 6 be divided by 9? No. Can 12 be divided by 9? No. Can 18 be divided by 9? Yes, 18 can be divided by 9, and that is the number we want to get hold of it. 18 can be divided by 6, or 18 can also be divided by 9. So 18 is a number which can be divided by 6 and can be divided by 9, and it's the smallest number. There is another way to do it, and I will show you, and that 18 is called the least common multiple. So we write 6 into 3 and 9 into 2. We want 18 here, and that is 6 into 3, and 9 we can write as 18 here, we can get by 9 into 3. Now 3 is here, so we multiply 5 also by 3. We have 2 here, that we multiplied by the same 2 here. This becomes 15 by 18 minus 4 by 18, which is same as 11 by 18. Now remember, in this method we have to find the least common multiple of 6 and 9. And I will show you another way to find the least common multiple. After some practice, you can just come up with this number 18 just by your intuition or by things, but I will also show a systematic method of finding the least common multiple. You fraction this number, you represent this number as multiplication of this number, smaller number. 6 can represent as 3 into 2. 9 you can write as 3 into 3. Now, with this represented, you find the common factors. 3 is a common factor, you circle it out. And then we write 3 only once. Then all other numbers, we just go on writing 3 into 2 into 3, and that gives us 3 into 2 is 6 into 3, 18. 18 is the least common multiple. There can be many more common multiples. For example, if you want 18 into 2, the 36 can also come as a denominator, and you can still solve this problem using 36 as denominator, but that will be a bigger number, and that will give to unnecessarily larger number. That's why we want the smaller number, smallest possible number in the denominator.